Hey guys, AntVenom here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video, and this is Nostalgia Fridays, episode 2, and the map that you're actually looking at right here is an earlier version of the map that I showed in episode 1, and the reason why I'm showing this map rather than the previous map, and by the way, this map will be available for download like the last one, is that I feel like this is the map that I should have showcased in episode 1. So that's sort of why I'm doing it here. This is the earlier backup. Like, this backup was only a few days prior to that original video that I made, my very first commentary in Minecraft. This was the map that corresponded to just a few days before I made that video. Because the only real difference is like a start of a cactus farm and the fact that I put brick edgings on my house here. And I actually think that if I come up the water here, I think with this map, why don't I go ahead and take a look here. If we go downstairs to the chests that are downstairs here, I believe that the actual bricks that I was going to be using, the bricks that I was going to be using for the edgings of my house were right here and ready to be used. So I think that's something kind of interesting. But the main topics that I'm going to be talking about, or that are going to be talked about in the video that I'm going to be showing you guys there's two things that I want to mention. The first thing is that I'm going to be talking about my cactus farm. I had just made it at the time. It actually wasn't even complete, and this is the area that the cactus farm actually sat in. So just, you know, a little bit of before and after before you see the video. But the second thing that I want to mention was a very specific sentence that I said in that video, and that was, I'm not going to turn this into a series. I'm really not. That was a sentence that I said in that video, and I wanted to bring it up before the video actually started, because I wanted to avoid the flood of spam comments from people repeating it. And, you know, like, it's cool if one person says it and it gets top comment or whatever, but, you know, I just wanted to mention it here really quick. And yeah, how foolish it was. I guess it wasn't foolish, because I mean, it's like you never assume that you're gonna turn a hobby into something like I did, you know, like a career or something, and that's ultimately what it's turned into. And it wasn't even just one series that I started. It was a couple different series, you know, Hunt for the Golden Apple, Mind of the Maker, which is on hiatus right now, a series like this, all my map videos and all that, whatever it may be. But yeah, so yeah, I should probably switch the map over here. And actually, what I'm gonna do here really quick is give you guys like a little sneak peek. I'm sure if for some of my more hardcore viewers, you guys have seen this, but if I go to this peaceful map back up right here, and I'm actually inside right now, the map that I just showed you just prior to this was really like when the first big change happened with this map, when it had formed, you know, when the house had actually formed, the final shape was there, you know, and that's something that's kind of cool over there, that little thing. But anyway, so why don't I come around here, and I mean, if you look, you can see the general shape of the house, kinda, sorta, but like you can tell it's still very weird. In a previous attempt to record this, I actually tore up my floor here, which I should probably replace, but if I hit this switch here, it opens up a door at the other end, which is like a huge nostalgia thing. But it's turning night in this world right now, and this will probably be the world that you guys get next, which is going to be kind of weird that I'm moving backwards with my worlds. But anyway, so yeah, be sure to keep watching on, because this will be the second Minecraft video that I ever made, which corresponds with this being episode 2. So enjoy. Hey guys, and welcome back to yet another Minecraft video. I said I wasn't going to turn this into a series, and I'm really not. But a few things that I've done to my whole area is that, well, I added this water stream to my tower. I think that may have been there before, but I'm not sure. But that's just so that it's an easy way to get down, and it looks kind of cool in my opinion. But I updated my greenhouse a bit. As you can see here, I added, you know, well, the torch is already there. I added flowers and trees and all around, and in my opinion, it just makes it look better. You know, and I also grew some trees on top of the greenhouse as well, which in my opinion, it's kind of neat. It does cast shadows over the whole thing, but I actually, like, I would figure that this area over here would grow slower than this one, but I actually tested out, and that one grew at about the same speed, if not a little bit faster, because all the crops over here finished before all these ones did, even with these trees in a way. I'd always checked out this mountain, but I had never built anything over there. So I built just a, you know, a way to get up, and yeah, an area. So I thought that was kind of neat. But that's not even the biggest change. And that's not the biggest change either. That's just a random sugarcane farm that I noticed earlier a sheep got into. I'm not sure if it got out, but anyways. No, the biggest change is over here. And this is a cactus farm that I built. It's kind of weird how it works, but it's more durable than any other design that I've seen because you could stretch this on for like miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. And it's not limited by length or height or whatever. The way I have it built is that cactuses will grow onto these dirt blocks, and when they grow, they will immediately break and drop down into the water below. But the way I have this water set up is that water will flow from its source block for 8 blocks to the very end, and when it flows to the very end, it won't drop off, so that doesn't mess up the water flow. But items that float through it, I'll throw a dirt block in here just for example. Items that come to here will drop off the edge, so it does help with the way water flows a bit. For those of you who have seen other cactus farms on Minecraft, you've seen that the way they work is that you have to build like you know like 2 water streams and whatnot. And I don't know, just go check out one of those designs. I'm not too familiar with how to make them. The reason why I made this is that I wanted to make my own design. So the way it works is it goes from the water to here, and then it goes into another water source that drops down into my cave, not my cave system, but my hub system, I guess, and I can collect them there. But an interesting thing about this is that you can build these off really in any direction. Like I could have another one span this way. All I'd have to do is flatten out a piece of land below it and make the water source flow into here and have it drop down into there. And you could literally you could string these together like crazy. Like I could build another one that would scale from like here up this way and then have them scale all over the place, as long as the water sources all lead into this one. And I'll drop down here in a second to show you. Ah, there we go. I'll drop down in right now just so you can see it in action. I got the water sources here, which all point this way. And I'll drop down with this. It hurts me just because the water's not that deep. Drops down here. Water sources over there. There's actually 2 of them. One that lead to here, then this one leads to over here. So that's going to be, it's 16 blocks worth. I have that just so it all flows properly. And then one more water source right. Oh crap, I picked it up. But one more water source here, which brings it to its final destination. And that, I probably gathered about 20 right there. Just because I tried to make this video before and I really screwed up the explanation of things. I'll probably put glass here a little later just so that it's easier to look at. And I'll dig it out from here. So yeah, you can see the water sources from there. It looks really good. Cheap man's way of getting back up. So yeah, that's what I've done so far. At first, when I first started making it, I thought it was like really inefficient, but it's really not. It's just that first effort takes, it takes a while to actually get it going. But you could build a cactus plant like way up, you don't the problem with other ones is that height matters, whereas this one it doesn't. Like if I had an area of land that was way higher or something, like at a cliff or something, I could build on that. I just have to flatten out the land below it so that I could add the water that would lead over here, because the items can drop as long as they need to. Like if I had another one where the water source ended here, it would work, despite how high up it is. Just because you'll drop in, and then your items will drop in, and it'll all work out. So if you play Minecraft as religiously as I have been lately, then you like to build things like this, give it a try yourself. And I don't know, you might have as much fun as I did, although it was kind of a pain. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed.
Alright, so the sun is setting on this primitive early backup of my map. There's a cow down there and I want to kill it, and I'm very tempted to. But yeah, the tower wasn't even complete in this backup of the map that I'm going to be giving you guys next time. But the sun is setting, so I thought it would be an appropriate place to end the video, and the other video is already done. So anyways guys, hope you guys have enjoyed this particular video. My name is AntVenom, and I'm killing cows in the past, which is awesome. And I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.